Porter Airlines has recently launched longer-haul service flying out of YYZ with its new fleet of Embraer E195-E2 jets. Of course, I had to take the opportunity to zip over to Vancouver for a short trip. Luckily, security was a breeze with no lineup. I picked up a 6-inch sub from Subway and was off to find the gate. It was quite a trek, along long corridors, up escalators, down escalators. The walk just seemed to go on and on. Being a smaller non-priority airline, it's no surprise that they're not being given priority in terms of optimal gate locations. It took a while, but I finally made it, just in time to see some awesome sunstreaks peek through the clouds too. You can see the Sky Cafe attachment on the side of the jet loading up treats for the flight. It's exciting to see the expansion of the Porter fleet to include larger planes and new destinations. Seriously though, how gorgeous is that view? There was still some time until boarding, so I had my sub. I was sitting towards the front of the plane and traveling very light, so I wasn't too fussed about being in a hurry to board. Personally, just not really a fan of the huge crowd that congregates towards the boarding gate. Standard meander down the corridor and onto the plane. Don't forget to mind the gap. Features on the jet were pretty standard. Overhead compartments are a decent size. I only had a backpack, but carry-on luggages seemed to fit with no problem either. Oh hey, there's me. Hello. Because I was traveling to Vancouver, I brought my bike helmet as well. Safety demonstration, pretty standard, you all already know. One very nice perk though is free Wi-Fi on board, especially with the longer flight time going halfway across the country. The seatback pocket is made of mesh and had the standard Porter magazine. Because the flights are new, Porter has been previewing their upgraded Porter Cafe menu for free. Flights before 10:30 get the breakfast menu, and flights after are eligible for the lunch menu. Being a Canadian airline, the menu is available in both English and French. We started off with some quick snacks. The fold-out tray has 2 hinged pieces, so there are 2 different positions to choose from. For the drinks, I went with my standard of tomato juice and water. For the main, I chose the croissant sandwich. It was decent. Here's a quick peek at the aisle as well as the bathroom. A little on the tight side, but that's kind of to be expected on a plane. Hey again. YVR is a bit smaller and easier to navigate than YYZ, luckily. It is a pretty nice airport and also very conveniently connected to the city. Okay, time warp forward a few days to the flight back. As you can see, the amount of legroom is decent. There are also 2 charging ports per pair of seats, so you can juice up your phone, iPad, laptop as you browse using the free onboard Wi-Fi. Here's a glimpse of the Embraer E195-E2 jet in all its glory at night. Also just showing you some of the details on the plane as we waited to disembark. The seats are a good size and have hardshell backs, so you won't feel the person behind you digging their knees into the back of your seat. The headrests are adjustable both in terms of the height and in the positioning of the 2 side flaps. The armrest between the 2 seats is also retractable into an upright position, or you can put it down and have an armrest. Here's some additional footage of me fiddling with both the headrest and other pieces of the seat. Overall, it was a pretty comfortable flight, and the plane is well designed and rather spacious. The flight back to YYZ was definitely emptier than the flight over to YVR. My backpack was the only piece of luggage in this particular compartment. In terms of other features, there's also a coat hook on the side of each seat. Here's a closer look at the charging port. The aisle is lined with purple strips. And off the plane we go. Did you know that there's now a pet relief area at YYZ? A bit more information about the Embraer E195-E2 jet. It's designed to be the quietest single-engine aircraft in the world. Here's a look at the aircraft specifications. Porter currently has 50 confirmed orders for this jet, with some of them expected to be delivered this year. The plane is also designed with sustainability in mind, with the lowest fuel consumption per seat and per trip among 120 to 150 seat aircraft. The engine is designed by Pratt & Whitney. So there you have it. Will you be flying on one of Porter's new Embraer jets this year? Let me know in the comments below.